Hey guys, it's Marissa from Grow in the Flow, and it is self-care spring equinox Sunday. So I'm coming in here with a little spring message for you today. We have 4 cards from my Nature Speaks affirmation deck, which is a ongoing work in progress, something that I have had my inspiration coming in and out in bursts and tapering off. And so it really is symbolic for me, the messages that came in through these 4 cards. So as you look at these cards, as I'm giving you a little background here on our message today, feel into which of these 4 cards are speaking to you. And maybe it's more than one, but we're going to get into the messages. So it's kind of like a little pick a card, but also just feeling into the messages of each of these cards that are coming forward today. Because when we think about creation, when we think about something that we are planting or birthing or bringing forward in the form of a passion project, in the form of a business, something that we're building, something we're creating in our families and within our lives, it can often seem like the inspiration comes in bursts and then perhaps it tapers off for a while. And then there's this renewed motivation that can come back in. And so it really is about speaking to this sometimes lengthy, sometimes stagnant, sometimes vulnerable, sometimes fruitful, sometimes fast and furious process of creating. And as these messages had come through for me, I was inspired to take some huge leaps and create my YouTube channel that I have today, to continue to push myself out of my comfort zone and put myself out there. And I have found here a year later that not much has changed. The creativity, the motivation, it ebbs and it flows. You know, it comes in and it goes out. And that's really about, I feel, being present with the seasons, being present with what is in any given moment. Now we are coming into the spring, this time of rebirth, and it really is such a magical and creative time for so many of us. And I really think the biggest message that's come through is to celebrate you. Wherever you are in this process that is as individual and unique as each beautiful flower in the garden. So now we're going to take a look at these 4 cards. So remember, feel into which ones may be speaking to you, because there's a special message coming forth with each one. So the first card is reflecting on patience. The waiting is the hardest part, right? It can be so frustrating to be in that 1 step forward, 2 steps back energy where it feels as though you're spinning your wheels. It can seem like no matter how hard you try to get ahead or just get anywhere, that you're running in place. Well, the patience card tells us not to get caught up in the comparison craziness. And that's when it seems like everybody else's gardens are in full bloom and you're over here just pulling weeds. You know, the truth is you really have no idea exactly what's been going on over in that garden or what the process has been for them to cultivate it. You are best served to tend to your own garden and keep watering it with your positive intentions. Patience also reminds us that many of those perceived blocks and delays that we may have been experiencing were actually just what was needed in order for your garden to bloom in its own perfect timing. So be present with what is and allow yourself to find the blessings in each season. Now, when we look at the potential card, this is the card that is pregnant with possibilities, gestating the new, right? Things are going on, things are starting to pop, but they're not quite there yet. So this is a time for you to stop and smell the wildflowers, explore each one in their beautiful uniqueness. Appreciate each stage, nurturing the seeds that you've planted with love and care, and have faith as you are assured that you are gestating great things. It's just like an expectant mother when she can feel restless and eager to hold her beautiful baby in her arms. She's best served to relax and breathe, savoring the final weeks that she will hold her little one within, because soon enough, her perfect creation will be born. And so it's just like that for us when this potential comes forward and we can feel that buzzing, but we're just not quite there yet. It's time for us to take in each moment and celebrate every stage that we are in. Now, as we move into the fruition message, this one says, time flies when you're feeling grateful. Because the fruition card has come forward to let you know that things are happening. They are unfolding just as they are meant to. And no matter how small the progress or how painfully slow the pace, there is some celebrating in order, to the extent that continued progress can sometimes require more. There's an inside tip here to move into that state of grace. Focus on all of the things that you are grateful for and create from that place. And also, do not be afraid to put your feelers out and call on the tools and resources that are available to you. When you stop to really think about it, you have so much more than you realize. So this is really a time for you to reflect on the blessings, be in that state of gratitude for whatever is, even the challenges, the delays, all of it. Recognize those blessings and resources and continue to bring forward what you are birthing. Now, finally, we have the movement card. It is go time. It's go time and it's grow time, right? Through all of your perseverance and hard work, things are really starting to happen. By planting the seeds of your intentions, watering them with positivity, nurturing them with love and gratitude, you are now seeing them come into their own. This is your unique creation in motion. Awesome. From this place, you can see that there are others that are still working in their garden. Perhaps they are in need of hope or inspiration to keep going. Recognize that you are emerging as a source of leadership and light for others. Awesome. This is a time to really hit the ground running because the movement is happening. So those are 4 cards that really bring forward this energy of spring and all of the different stages and places that we may find ourselves. And it really is about being present. You know, I'm excited to see all these beautiful creations that are coming forward, and all of these seeds that we've been planting and nurturing and cultivating are all moving forward in that direction. So remember, for everything there is a season. Enjoy and celebrate each and every one. Now, if you're interested in digging deeper into what's coming forward for you this spring, what is blooming for you, I do have a special spread that I'm offering right now for a spring equinox reading, and there are details about that on my website and noted in the comments below. So thank you so much for joining me. I am wishing you so many spring blessings, sending you so much love. Take good care.